don't get why people give so much space. Like, I don't know. Anyway, what is up, you guys? Welcome back to another random video where I kind of upload once a month or every other month. Anyway, I have nothing new right now. It is cold right now. It is 48 degrees. I am thinking of getting a haircut because it's bothering me with my helmet. So I gotta go do that. The only problem is the reason why I'm riding right now in this weather or in this kind of a temperature is just because tomorrow we're kind of expecting like a winter storm, and from what I heard on the news, it's gonna be a big one. We're looking from 5+ inches of snow. It's been a while since I haven't seen that amount of snow here in Denver. Last time I saw at least more than a foot of snow was around maybe 10 years ago. Yeah, around 10 years ago. It used to snow a lot, like what you actually call snow, like a snowstorm. I remember we would look at least a good 2 feet of snow, and then on the roofs where the corner of the wall they meet kind of like that, you know, kind of like that. The actual snow and the wind would actually make another, like a roof made of snow. It was really awesome. I don't have pictures of it because I mean I was probably like what, like 10, maybe less, I don't know. Yeah, but it was around 10-15 years ago. I'm 25 right now, so yeah, like around 10-15 years ago we used to have like huge snowstorms, and they were actually kind of nice because I mean we wouldn't go to school. And we would just stay in. Also, we would get to play in the snow. But yeah, it's been a while since I have seen something like that. Usually, this past few years, when it snows, you're looking at like not even close to like 5 inches. Mostly, sometimes what you mostly would get is at least a good 2 inches at the most. And then in a couple of hours, it would probably melt off and it'll be sunny again. Which is kind of normal for here in Colorado. We have kind of like a bipolar weather, and since it's kind of dry here, maybe that's the reason why when it snows and it melts right away, just because, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I am riding right now because I'm not going to be able to ride tomorrow, and also just because I haven't uploaded a vlog or I haven't recorded anything. I did record a video of me and a friend and another friend. We went to the mountains. We went shooting. It was a nice ride. It was kind of cold too, but kind of didn't like the content that I recorded, so I ended up stopping. And I was editing the video, and I ended up just stopping just because I didn't like the way it came out. But yeah, I mean today's Wednesday or Thursday. I can't remember what it is. I'm actually lost on dates. But yeah, today's supposed to be in the 48s and the 50s until like 5 p.m. That's when it starts getting a little colder. I don't know what time it's gonna snow. I'm sure it's gonna snow probably tomorrow or today at night. But yeah, I mean I'm taking advantage of it right now. Also gonna go get a haircut. But the only thing is I'm gonna take my bike. And I also don't want to get my bike covered, I mean the helmet covered with like hair that's been caught. You guys know what I'm talking about. When you go get a haircut, you get a jacket, you put it on, and then you have like the piece of hair that they cut, like poking your neck. I don't want that on my helmet, just because one, I already washed the insides, the liners and everything. I already washed them, and I don't want to take them off again and then wash them again. Even though I'm not gonna ride when it's snowing, but either way, I don't want to do it again. So I'm thinking on how I'm gonna do that. But as for now, I have a really funny story that happened a long time ago when I was in elementary. If I remember right, I think this happened when I was in 4th or either 5th grade. And at that time, I had a little crush on a girl. And funny thing is, I at that time I didn't have a phone. I don't think I have a phone. I didn't get a phone until I was like in 7th, 8th grade. And if you guys are old enough to know what phone I got, my first phone was a Motorola Racer. I'm pretty sure some of you know what phone it is, because I'm pretty sure most of you guys got that phone as the first phone. But yeah, I didn't get my phone until I was in 8th grade. So by that time I was using my grandma's phone. By that time I was staying with my aunt, and my grandma would stay with us. And every time she would go to Mexico, I would keep her phone. And she would leave for like a good 3 months, maybe like a month, sometimes around 2.5. But I would keep her phone. And so I would take the phone to the school. And this girl, she already had a phone. Her parents bought her one. It was, I can't remember what phone it was. And if I can find a picture, I'll probably put it. I would get her number. I would talk to her. She didn't know I had a crush on her, but I surely knew I had one on her, because I was kind of shy talking to her. Anyway, we would text. I think we only texted for about a week or two, because I guess either she broke her phone, or she got in a fight with her parents and they took it away, disconnected it. She didn't have any service. But meanwhile, I kind of, like I said, I kind of had a big crush on her. So me being the shy person that I was, knowing that she didn't have any service, every night of the day, and don't make fun of me, but that was me. And I was in 3rd grade. I would text her. I would text the number and kind of like, not express myself to her, but like kind of saying like, yo, well, I always think you're really cute when I see you, and every time we, stuff like that. I'm not gonna get into much detail, but this happened for a good 2 weeks, like straight, non-stop. Every night I would text her something, like from that day, something like I wanted to tell her, but I couldn't, just because I was really shy. I'm telling her, I would tell her every night. I would text that number knowing I wouldn't get a reply. Well, one day, like I said, I would text something I wanted to tell her in person, but I couldn't. I texted her to that number, and I ended up getting a reply. I ended up getting a response from that number, and I think this was happening a little before the year ended. So I think we were already in the summer. Yeah, because my grandma would leave in the summer. I would get her phone, and that's how I would communicate with people. I would use her phone. So yeah, it was kind of like in the beginning of in the summer that I got a reply from her. Dude, my face, my reaction, if I could have shown it right now, it would have been priceless. You know that feeling when you do something and then you get caught, and then like you feel like the blood goes from your head down to your feet, or kind of like when you get pulled over, you know that scary feeling? That was me that day. I was in shock. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what to say. My first reaction, I'm responding, because it took me a while to know what was going on. So what I did is I waited like 20-30 minutes. I'm like, I texted back. I'm saying, I'm sorry, I think I got the wrong number. They didn't reply back. They didn't do anything. So I was like, okay, pretend nothing happened. Enjoy whatever happened on the rest of my summer. Later I found out, I went to middle school, and she was there too. She went to the same school. We ended up having like a few classes, but I don't think she ever texted. I don't know if she either forgot or she got a new number, and that's the reason why she wouldn't. Maybe that's the reason why I thought that the phone was disconnected. Maybe because she got a new number. So whoever texted me after I sent a text, maybe they were, I don't know, someone else who had the number. I have no idea, but she ended up, I don't think, knowing that I would do that. Until this point, I don't think she knows. And also, we don't talk anymore. After, I think, middle school. Usually after when you go to high school, that's when usually everyone like kind of splits apart other than your close friends. Everyone goes to different schools and everyone forgets about each other unless they had a way of communicating. But yeah, in middle school, I think I did ended up asking her out. She said no, sadly. But yeah, that happened in that time. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's kind of funny right now to actually say it, to tell, and actually remembering how that felt. And to this point, it's kind of cringy to me, knowing that I was doing that instead of like just kind of like just being straight up to her, be like, I think I had a crush on you, But like I said, I'm a little shy. Even to this point, I still kind of am. But I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I mean, I know getting a no from someone or getting rejected, I mean, that's kind of nothing. But I just feel like the scare of actually hearing that is what kind of makes people not want to shoot their shot. But yeah, that funny story happened back then when I was in middle school. No, elementary, to be corrected. But yeah, I guess I hope you guys enjoyed that little story. As of now, I'm just kind of like riding around. It's kind of hot right now. I mean, me wearing my leather jacket. It's kind of hot. It's not really. The cold air is not really bothering me. Another thing, I just kind of readjusted my microphone, so hopefully you guys can hear me right. I usually hear the audio a lot like better when my visor is open than when it's closed. Right now the visor is open, but if I do close it down, I feel like my voice or the audio, it kind of like feels more enclosed, or you know what I mean? Yeah, it feels kind of it sounds weird. I don't feel like you can hear me that clear. But yeah, I just changed my microphone. Hopefully you guys can hear me better, because when I had it down by my mouth, I would hate it whenever I would turn off the bike and you would hear me breathing. So that's the reason why I kind of readjusted it. I placed it a little bit upper on my cheeks, and well, on the cheek pads. So hoping that you guys might get a better audio and not hear me breathe, because that's kind of embarrassing. That's bad. I don't know. I hate it. But yeah, I mean, right now I'm just kind of riding, letting time pass, hoping it gets a little hotter, because I'm sure enough, I don't want to get a haircut and ride without a helmet. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do something, but I'm gonna get a haircut, just because the long hair is kind of bothering me. I don't let my hair grow any longer than 2 inches, and it's kind of bothering me right now. It's bothering my helmet just because it feels a little tight. My helmet feels a little tighter than usual, and that could also be that I'm gaining weight. I did gain a lot of weight during this quarantine. I think I used to weigh like around 130, 125. If I can find my old ID, I can probably show you guys how much I used to weigh back in 2019. And then now, last time I kind of weighed myself, I think I'm like 180, 185. So yeah, I kind of I went up a few pounds, but I'm feeling good about myself. The only bad thing is that some of the jeans that I had, they were a little too tight. And of course, my helmet, being I think it's an extra small, because I do have a small head. I'm starting to feel like I need a medium, but I'm feeling good right now. I mean, I'm not gonna complain right now. And like I said, the only thing that's bothering me right now, it's just my hair, the long hair. That's what's bothering me right now. Yeah. But yeah, guys, I think I'm gonna end the video right here. I have nothing else to say. I mean, there's nothing much is gonna happen right now. I'm just probably gonna go get a haircut and then go home. I don't know if I'm gonna edit the video right now or probably wait until tomorrow so I can get a clip of the storm or how it is, because we are supposedly it's gonna snow tomorrow. It's either tonight or tomorrow it's gonna snow. Oh, that popping sounds amazing. So yeah, it's gonna snow tomorrow or tonight, and I just want to show you guys how Colorado is. What, that one day it's hot, the next day it's snowing. It's kind of weird. Well, the only weird thing is I don't know if you guys can hear me. Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear me just because I took the DV killer out from the exhaust, so it kind of sounds a little louder, but it makes the popping sound way better, way more satisfying. But at first I had to get used to it because my head would hurt a little bit, but I mean, I'm sure right now I'm kind of used to it, so it doesn't bother me that much. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end the video right now, so hopefully you guys can like the video, hit subscribe if you haven't. It would mean a lot if you guys would share this video, support it by liking it. Like I said, that helps a lot more. But until now, I'll probably see you guys in the next video.